Hey Capricorns, I'm Roden. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. This is the Capricorn check-in. I do check-ins about once a month. I'm trying to do them twice a month. We'll see how it goes. I was doing check-ins yesterday and Spirit told me to basically start doing readings for men. I'm like, okay, I've been liking it actually a lot so far. It feels like a good fit for me. Anyway, so I kind of am doing them twice a month. It's just different kinds of readings. Anyway, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. These readings are timeless. These readings are general. They're not going to be for everybody, so please take them as they resonate. I'm just checking in with the Capricorn collective, okay? Also, if you really need a tarot, please check out the link below for how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer. This could be messages that pertain to something you've already gone through, something you're currently going through right now, or something that you'll be going through in the very near future. Again, they're not for everybody. Take them as they resonate. Let's go ahead and get into it, okay, Capricorn? So when I was meditating on your energy caps, don't get mad at me with what I'm about to say. Okay, well, actually, before I get there, sorry, so much to tell you, Capricorn. You're coming out of a really hard cycle. Let's start there. And there's a lot of determination to be okay, is what I was getting. Determination for things to be okay. Determination to just be standing. Determination to just feel good, to have energy. Energy seemed to be a really big thing. I feel like your energy's been very inconsistent for a while. Keep in mind, Saturn and Jupiter have been dancing with Capricorn and Aquarius and will finally be sitting in Aqua in December after going direct this month in September. And I think you've really been feeling that, Cappies. Be shocked if you weren't feeling that. This is Tropic, by the way, for those who are into Vedic. I like Vedic. I study Vedic. I don't do my readings and I don't speak in Vedic. Anyway, coming back to you, Cappies. But I'm feeling that, like that fatigue, that drudge, that like, oh my God, is this over? Oh my God, is this over? Like, oh my God, are things gonna start feeling good soon? I think they are. You might even be feeling your energy changing already. We do have a lot of like bursts of energy coming in with Mercury and Venus shifting into Libra and Leo right now. And then we're going to have Mars retrograde Aries. You might feel that a little bit because Aries is a cardinal sign. So you might feel that. Capricorn, just a sister sign. And then I feel like December is really going to be like the peak of feeling a lot better for you. Okay. So coming back to this other energy that I picked up that I was a little hesitant to talk about, but I'm just the messenger. It is what it is. It's this energy of devotion and obligation. How you give yourself to things, whether it's work and projects, family, loved ones, in service to others. There's been this obligation, this giving of yourself. And I think at one point it brought you joy, or you felt like it was the right thing to do, or you felt like I had to do this. It's the thing I got to do. It's a noble thing, or something that actually brought you happiness. It has turned into a burden. It feels, I got to be honest, it feels a little like martyr victim energy. Like now you're doing this thing that you signed up for, or that you felt like you had to give to. And now it's kind of like you resent it a little bit. You resent the people involved in it a little bit. And needing to deal with that, honestly, Capricorns, let's just be real. You got to deal with that, right? Even if you have to break away from it, drop it, or just kind of look at it differently, or work through why you feel this resentment, okay? Because I'm feeling that, like a little bit of like, I'm giving this much of myself. What is it doing for me? Why my life is hard. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. What am I getting in return? It almost is like, it started as like service to others, and it's turning into like a service to self kind of energy, which I'm not judging you. It is what it is. But there needs to be this recalibration, Capricorn, in, wait a minute, when did this stop feeling like I was doing something for other people? When did this start feeling like something was being taken from me? When did that happen? Why did that happen? There needs to be that recognition, that like click, okay? I do feel, like I said, I feel like the energy's changing. I feel like you're going to start feeling more energy again. You're going to start feeling consistent in your energy again. You're going to start feeling this momentum. Some of you are going to have a career shift. I do feel that. Like where you were feeling obligated to people in your career, or feel like you had to give to other people in your career, you're going to have a massive shift in your career sector. You might even change jobs. For those of you where it's a family obligation, you're going to have a breakthrough within yourself. I feel like you're going to have this light bulb moment, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have this light bulb moment. It's like some of you are actually looking at some of your blessings as a burden. Like something's being taken from you, or it's like it's too hard, or your energy's been off. It's like almost like a feeling of not really being grateful and kind of falling into a little bit of victimization. And I feel like that's just coming from resentment. Again, you got to check in with yourself as to why you're feeling that way. And it's like, do I just drop this? But there's something about what you're invested in that is a blessing, even if it's leading you to your next blessing. And maybe that's just the only purpose. Maybe you had to learn some stuff from this blessing, this obligation, whatever it is. And now you've grown enough to learn that. And maybe you just need to go on to better and bigger things. I do feel this energy of expansion and growth with you and attaining some wisdom and some lessons learned. Some of you are going to drop this obligation completely. Some of you are going to look at it from a different perspective and find the joy in it again. Okay, so it's going to be different for all of you, but let's see how this goes. All right. So using Cosmic Tarot as the primary for you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Card flew. What was that? I haven't seen it yet. They said don't take it, but I'm going to look. Interesting, Chariot in reverse, but they said don't take it. So I put it back, but that did come out. We'll see if it comes out again. That's crazy. You see what I mean? Expansion, explosion. I do feel like your energy is going to be, I think you're going to start feeling really good. Sorry, so much information. I think you're going to start feeling really, really good, Capricorn. And you just got to work through this energy of like martyrism, resentment, a little bit of like victimization of something that, again, I feel like is actually a blessing. I do feel that, even if it's just leading you to another blessing. Any messages for my Capricorns? It wasn't for nothing. Sorry, I'm also getting a little bit of this, like, but I've been suffering. Life has been so hard. It's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. When Saturn and Jupiter go direct, you're going to feel that. When they shift into Aquarius in December, you're so going to feel that. In November, Jupiter goes exact conjunct with Pluto. You're really going to feel that. Pluto's also in Capricorn. You're going to start feeling increasingly better as we get to the end of the year. Okay? Any messages for Capricorn, please? Any messages for Capricorn? Ooh. Two of Cups, Cancerian energy, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo. Magician, more Virgo energy because it's Mercurial, it's also Gemini. And Aqua and Scorp for me, and Divine Masculine for me as a reader. Yeah, this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that's where I'm getting the struggle, the lack of motivation. I'm tired. How long I've been doing this. I'm tired. This can be in relation to a person. Like I said, for some of you, it is like a relationship sort of obligation, like family, loved ones. Others of you, it's work related, and you could just like have someone in your workplace that, you know, is significant to you in any aspect. Doesn't have to be romantic. I'm also getting this is a lot about your soul and your alignment here, Capricorn. Again, I feel like you are learning a lot from this hard cycle, and the cycle will end. I'm telling you, it will end. I feel like you just want to like, you've been wanting to expand. You've just been wanting to progress. You've just been wanting to feel good with that Magician energy, but the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you've just been struggling to get there. You've just been struggling to get there. See what else wants to come out. Any other messages for Capricorn? The moon, Piscean energy, could also be Cancerian for me as a reader. You don't realize the tide's going to turn, is what I'm getting at. You don't realize things are about to get better. You don't see it. You don't see it. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. I feel like my tongue is swollen or something. You can't see it. You can't see it. Some of you feel it. Most of you don't. It's almost like this lack of belief. Yeah, like this, that's what I'm getting. Like lack of belief that things will get better, things will improve, you'll feel good again, you're gonna have energy again, things are gonna start going in your favor again. I feel like there's a lack of belief there. Some of you are really gonna find the joy in your obligations again. I just keep getting this energy like you feel like it's just been taking from you and not giving anything back. Some of you have been putting a lot of effort in at work and you haven't had any like pay raises or any like accolades. And I think some are like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, yeah, I'm just getting this whole like, when do I get mine? When do I get something in return? When do I get a return of energy? I just feel like I've been taken from. I think that's Saturn trying to teach you something. I know no one likes to hear that, but just saying. Any other messages for Capricorn? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Jupiter energy. You don't realize it's going to turn. It will turn. It will change. Things will change. Things will change. Things will change. Yeah, you really don't feel that way. You don't. I can feel it. You don't. Some of you just think it's the burden of a Capricorn to have a hard life. So what I'm getting. I'm a Capricorn, it's supposed to be hard. Capricorn, it will get better. This magician is screaming out at me. You can manifest, you can create, you can expand. And you have learned, Capricorn. I know you have. And I know you have. I don't think you say that out loud. Okay, Capricorn, you've lost the gratitude. You've lost the appreciation. Take the time to be grateful for what you have and what you've learned. Like seriously, like for what we've learned, like that's a really important thing to be grateful for. Remember what it was like when you didn't learn all these lessons, when you were walking around more naive, more vulnerable, easier to be hurt, not able to finish things, like all that stuff. You've learned a lot. Remember that. That's gonna help you with this energy. That's gonna help you turn the tide a little bit. Remember how capable you are. Remember how capable you are. Remember how wise you are. I keep getting this energy of something really isn't functioning, or you feel like, oh, there's a lot of things in your life not functioning the way it's supposed to. Yeah, the way it's supposed to. That could just be that I just feel this lack of flow, in all honesty. This major lack of flow and disruption. And again, it could be even within your relationships, but I feel like it's more than that. It's in the things you've given yourself to, like work and projects and family and loved ones. I just feel a service energy with that, like servicing others. That's what it is. Where you've serviced others, where you've had to service others, even if it felt right in the moment, even if it used to give you happiness, even if it's work related, right? All of a sudden, the flow has been disrupted. The flow is not consistent. Now it's turned from like being there for others, supporting others and getting joy from that to where's mine? When am I getting mine? Interesting. Overall, Princess of Cups in reverse, which is the Page of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords, yeah, there it is. Gemini energy, the Star in reverse, Jesus, Aqua, and then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, Sag, Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Oh, Cappies, that Nine of Swords. Oh, I just feel so much stress. I'm getting a lot of like energy around like the head space, like especially the forehead, like so much pressure here. Some of you guys have sinus problems. That's like been acting up, or you think it's sinus problems. I do think there's also like blocked energy here. Your intuition hasn't been super on point is also what I'm getting. Because again, you can't see it. Even though you're totally capable, you see those third eyes all lit up? You're totally capable. Some of you guys have a third eye block. You keep wanting to do this all of a sudden. Almost like there's pressure all around my forehead. You're torturing yourself a little bit on things changing. When am I going to have flow? When am I going to get mine? When am I going to expand? When am I going to progress? When are things going to work out for me? Like, it's a lot of that. Again, it's not that extreme for all of you, but that's what I'm feeling. So some of you have like a mild case of this, a mild dose of this. The Four of Pentacles, I'm just getting this like major gripping. What is this? You're just trying to maintain. You're just trying to maintain. Some of you guys are trying to do like the bare minimum just to get by. Be careful with that. Because again, you're growing resentful. You're growing resentful. You're stressed. And I think this is also something very deep. Some of you guys are not realizing this is actually how you're feeling. It's like, some of you, it's really, really deep and you really need to be honest with yourself. Remember, this is your overall energy, the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse is like, it's having lack of of insight and intuition, but it's also like not being honest with ourselves or not being honest with people. Some of you are not being honest with yourself that like this is something that is plaguing you a little bit, or something that's really been just building in your feeling, and it's like it's been eating at you a little bit. And I think you need to recognize that to start to kind of understand it and start to kind of get back to this energy of magician mode. Okay. Wow. All right, so let's look at this Two of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'll look at the Eight of Pentacles in reverse because that's where I feel the struggle. Lack of flow, lack of consistency, lack of energy. It's not working. It's like malfunctioning is what I'm hearing. Malfunctioning, malfunctioning, malfunctioning. I'm malfunctioning. My life is malfunctioning. This relationship is malfunctioning. I can't get things forward. I feel like you spend a lot of energy just maintaining things, just trying to hold on to things instead of like, because you're trying to get things to move forward, but since it's not like really working that way, yeah, this feels like Saturn energy for sure. Like you're trying to get things forward, but because it's like it's not going forward, you're just spending so much energy trying to maintain it. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, Eight of Pentacles in reverse before I get too distracted. Let's Tarot Illuminati with this one. Where are we at? 15 minutes? Okay. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Again, with this Two of Cups, some of you it is about relationships. Others of you, it's about your own soul, your own alignment. The struggle to maintain your own balance and alignment. Tell me about Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. Three of Cups, Cancerian energy. Oh, Jesus. Four of Cups in reverse, Cancer with the Strength card, Leo energy. Again, that Seven of Wands in reverse, I'm just like, the lack of the energy, the inability to keep pushing forward. I can't push forward. I can't push forward. I can't get from the 2 to the 3. I can't get from the 2 to the 3. I can't get from the 2 to the 3. With a person and your relationships and work, wherever you've been devoting yourself to other people or giving yourself to other people here. You have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Strength card. Again, I'm just getting this energy of maintaining. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm just trying to maintain. Even if I'm really unhappy, I'm just trying to maintain, just trying to maintain, just trying to maintain. If this is about a relationship, you feel like someone just can't get on the same page with you, or you can't get on the same page with another person, and you're getting really tired of fighting for it. You feel like the opportunities kind of already slipped out of your hands to deal with someone if this is a romantic situation. And again, you're just trying to maintain. Most of you, I feel like this is about your soul, your alignment, especially in some kind of work situation or vocation, something that used to give you happiness. Or it could be a family situation where you were helping other people, supporting people, trying to be there for people because it made you happy. Now it's turned into, when do I get mine? Because it's just you feel like your energy's just been depleted. Again, I feel like this is really Saturn at work on you guys, which is going direct in September. So that might be why this is coming up, because I feel the energy of like the cycle's almost done. You just don't see it. The cycle's almost done. Tell me about Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please, for Capricorn. Okay. Now we have Eight of Wands, Sag energy. Yeah, Jesus. Five of Pentacles, Taurian energy with the Eight of Swords, Gemini. Again, it's like can't see, can't see, can't see. It's a struggle. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. Why can't I get there? Why can't I have this? Why can't I have this? Why can't I have this? This is what I want. This is what I want. I'm putting so much effort to getting this, and all I can do is barely maintain. Again, if this is a romantic connection, again, most of you, I feel like this is like life. This is like work. This is your soul. This is family. But for those where this does apply to a romantic connection, all you want is to have like honest conversation about why this isn't working, about why it feels so disruptive, or why it's like malfunctioning, or why it's like taking your energy away. You want to be really honest about it. But again, Capricorn, some of you are having a hard time even just being honest with yourself that this is how you're feeling. It's almost like you don't want to admit that you feel resentful. You almost don't admit that you feel a little bit like a victim. Just gonna let you sit with that for a little bit. But you want to break out of this energy so bad. Overall energy, we have the 2 Wands in reverse, Aries energy. Hangman in reverse, Pisces. King of Cups in reverse, Scorpionic energy. Could also be water or air. Again, this energy of being stuck and stagnant. Some of you, like I said, just requires a shift of your perspective with the Hangman there. Some of you, your perspective will shift. And whatever this is that you've been giving yourself to, again, it feels like in the way of supporting other people, work or family. And that's most of you. Some of you, this is romantic relationship. Some of you, the shift in perspective is going to be exactly what the doctor ordered, and you're going to step into this magician energy, okay? And things are going to start feeling better. The cycle is ending. It is ending. It's so close. It's so close. And for those of you where this is romantic connection, I think that you've been dealing with someone who's very emotionally detached and not very giving, and so you're having to give a lot, but you need a lot in return, hence that where the problem kind of lies, okay? And that's a lesson to be learned about relationships with a certain kind of person. Some of you, the shift in perspective needs to be shifted from a King of Cups in reverse perspective to something else, something that's a little healthier. King of Cups in reverse can be like an emotional snatcher. Is like what I want to say. Like someone who feels like emotionally wounded or emotionally exhausted. So it's like they need a lot of like attention or love from people, like comfort from people, love from people. Sometimes they can be emotionally manipulative. Sometimes they can be very selfish, okay? Some of you need to shift your perspective from this to something else. Again, I don't think that that's your nature. I think this has been a long-term cycle, and this has now manifested out of what's been festering underneath the surface, which is fatigue and resentment of not getting return on your investment, of not getting return on what you've been putting energy into. And especially for those of you where you've been helping other people and you feel like you haven't gotten anything out of it. Some of you just haven't felt emotionally satisfied by it anymore. That's where it's coming from. So you just got to be honest with how you're really feeling so you can actually address this, whether it's work or family or a romantic relationship. Most of you, it's the family or work scenario. And shift your perspective. Some of you do have to actually leave these obligations because it's actually, you've learned what you needed to learn from it and it's time to move on, okay? I'm gonna look at the Magician because that's where you really need to get, that's where you're trying to get to. That's where you can get to. This is within you. You're totally capable of this. It's just a matter of seeing it, okay? Ooh, I just got really nauseous. Ooh. Oh, I just got super nauseous. Some of you, there's an issue with your solar. Hold on a second. Wow. Some of you, it's an issue with your solar. Really lacking the confidence or the drive. Your solar might be really imbalanced or like restricted. Pay attention to that. Oh, so nauseous. Okay, let's look at the Magician and then we'll do an advice card. Oh, it feels really awful. I'm gonna do Honest Truth. So I'm at the Magician for Capricorn. The Magician for Capricorn. Time with the Magician for Capricorn. Time with the Magician for Capricorn. Time with the Magician for Capricorn. Interesting. Page of Pentacles with Justice in reverse. Pages in general are like new perspectives, new adventures, new paths, new ideas. Page of Pentacles can also be like a friend energy. I feel... Excuse me. I think this is you seeing the imbalance here and shifting your perspective. Oh, geez. With that Justice in reverse. The Page of Pentacles, I keep getting this like friend energy. Supportive, giving energy. I think you're just realizing that that's not the way to be. that, you know, as far as like doing something for other people, it's like you need to just change the way you look at it, because you're doing yourself a disservice. There's also a reflective energy on what's owed to you. Again, you still have this feeling like you're owed something, and maybe you're actually owed something. Maybe someone actually owes you something, but that's also something that you have your sights on. So it's gaining more insight on your feelings and why you feel this way and what it is you're actually involved in, and how you possibly can change how you react to it, your perspective on it, or just change the situation entirely. Tell me about the Magician for Capricorn. Tell me about the Magician for Capricorn. Tell me about the Magician for Capricorn. Okay, let's see here. Wow, okay. Ooh, hold on. It was such a big itch, but it's like right on my eyeball. I was like, oh, you take the time for this. Hold on a second. Ah. Okay. Whew. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy could also be earth or water. Six of Pentacles, Taurian energy, and then the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra energy. Again, I'm getting this conflict with you of like, I want to give, but I want to be selfish. I want to give, but I want to be selfish. Because again, you keep feeling this restriction of energy back to you with what you've given out. And that's still causing a little bit of a block here. But the fact that it's coming out at Magician tells me that you're trying to understand it a little bit more, and that you're at least recognizing that you have this conflict within yourself of like, I want to keep giving to others, but god damn it, when's the energy coming back to me? When's the energy coming back to me? When's the energy coming back to me? This feels like total like a Saturn situation. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Pisces, I just heard Virgo really loud. So this could be transpiring through Virgo season. Virgo season could be when this changes for you, or you could be dealing with the Virgo cabinet in your chart. But this is Piscean energy here. So again, it's like this energy of shifting your perspective from one to the other, or having some growth out of this, or just leaving the situation entirely. Again, oh, and look, Saturn in Pisces, the Saturn. It's funny, that just like stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Underneath that, we do have Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, could also be fire or water. I keep getting this resentment. I keep getting this. I keep getting this. You guys are just going to have to go through this change, whether it's a change in perspective or actually leaving something, but it's coming with growth and lessons learned, because this cycle is ending. And again, I feel like this is total Saturn related. The pressure of Saturn can be intense, and I think you guys have really been feeling it. There's also a tough time to feel that kind of Saturn energy with everything going on in the world, right? And I'm just getting this resentment with you, and you're tired of feeling resentful. And again, a lot of this is just recognizing that that's actually what you're feeling, that that's actually what's eating at you, that's actually what's making you so exhausted and feeling unhappy and feeling like you have to keep giving and giving and giving with nothing coming back to you, and why you might even be resentful of some people that you're doing this with or to or for. This is the recognition of it, and being able to recognize it, process it, accept it. Acceptance is going to be big here. You can actually move on from it and get closer to the end of the cycle and make peace with what you're dealing with, even if you have to change your perspective on it or leave it behind entirely. This is all about realizing how you feel. I want to give, but where's mine? I want to give, but where the fuck is mine? We're so close, guys. We're close. We're close. We're close. All right. Actually, interesting. Jupiter, right? Jupiter and Capricorn as well. Okay, let's pull an advice card. Capricorn's on. My head's hurting. I gotta like lay down or something. Can I get an advice card, please? For my Capricorns pertaining to this spread. Using Wisdom of Oracle. Don't know if I said that. Can I get an advice card, please, for my Capricorns? Ooh. Wow. Soulmates. 41 breaking down to a 5. Change and transformation. Like I said, this whole thing is whatever you're doing to service others, or how you're helping others or supporting others or showing up for other people. For most of you, this is work and family. Some of you, this is romantic relationship. This is about your soul tribe. This is about soulmates for you. This is lessons in relationships. how you give, how you get back. I'm also getting a lot about learning patience. Yeah, I'm also getting a lot about learning patience. And managing your energy too is what I'm getting. Managing your energy. Whatever you've given in terms of these particular soulmates or soul tribe, I do feel like a lot of that is changing as far as the people. I think this came about in your life at this time so you could learn a lot about yourself. You could learn a lot about how you give, what to give, how to manage giving in your energy, especially as it relates to getting something back. Some of you might not have realized that you were giving to get something back. Some of you might not have realized that that was even a thing for you, but that's clearly a thing right now. But I don't think it started that way. I think you started to give because it just felt right, just felt natural, right? And I think wherever you're headed to after this, when the cycle closes, because you definitely are trying to just not be in this anymore. God, I can feel it. To just not be in this energy anymore. You're going to have elevated soulmates where it doesn't have to have this kind of restriction on it. Again, I do think this is totally Saturn related. I do think this restriction is all Saturn to teach you a lesson about soulmates and soul tribes and yourself and how you give energy, how you show up for people, how do you dedicate yourself, how you dedicate yourself. Lessons in that. Some of you are going to keep these people. Some of you are going to, and like I said, some of you guys are going to find the joy in this again, right? And then you're going to be fine. You're just going to be a little bit more mature, a little more grown, and you'll find the happiness in giving to others again. But this is how you relate to people and how you dedicate yourself, okay? Wow. Oh, I got a headache. I got to lay down. Capricorns, yeah, some of you guys definitely got like a third eye blockage or something. I can feel there's so much pressure on the head. Yeah, please be aware and do something about that. I love you guys. I hope you got a lot out of this. Oh, God. I hope you got a lot out of this. Don't forget to check out Vimeo on Patreon. Everything else you need is linked below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Namaste.